Welcome back to another anime review. This time the show will be The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, Season 2, Episode 7. Well, this episode feel like a 7 episode. Not too much happened. Like, they setting up for the school festival, and they made a little bit of progress in the relationship, but not too much. Well, this episode starts off with Chitose worried about taking the test that apparently she didn't study for, or she didn't study too well for, but all of her friends did. Like, like Amane, Mahiru, you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Itsuki. And also that other boy that's not really in the show like that. His name is Yuta. Like, he's around. Like, everybody studied for it but Chitose. Then Mahiru shows up with a notebook that has the answers for the test on it. Well, it's not really like the answers, but it's like a study guide for like the things they studied in the classroom that should help her out with the test. So her and Amane worked on that, so she thanked both of them. Now, Chitose being the only one that's about to fail the test kind of interesting to me, because I thought that Itsuki probably wasn't that good in schoolwork either. But apparently he's actually pretty smart because like his parents kind of hold him to like a standard. And to thank Amane for the notebook, she offers him like some embarrassing pictures of Mahiru, and Mahiru gets kind of upset. And it's funny because like even when they're back at his apartment, Mahiru's still kind of upset about that, asking if he actually got a picture. But the funny thing is, like, she took a picture. Well, she didn't take a picture. Actually, it was Itsuki that took a picture of him, like, having cat ears during karaoke. So, like, she can't even say anything because apparently she got that picture from him. So Amane asks Mahiru, like, what would she like as a reward if she do good on the test? And she says that she wants his cushion that he has in his bed. And he's like, yo, why you want that? And she's like, oh, cause it smells like you. And he's like, oh, you got like a thing for like smelling things and all that. And but she's like, nah, she just like the way he smells and all that. And apparently being too close to him makes her too excited, so she rather just settle for the pillow. So now it's like after the test, and what's her name? Chitose asks Mahiru, does she want to go out for like lunch and all that? And while they're going out for lunch, Amane and Itsuki go out to go get something to eat too. And Amane's all like, you paying too, because like he owed him for that cat ear picture they took of him during karaoke. Now Amane's starting to get a little bit worried about the advice that Chitose gives Mahiru. So when they get back, like she's waiting at his apartment like usual. So he walks up to her like, hey, like what did she tell you to do? Like what did she tell you about? Like, all that. And she's like kind of nervous. She doesn't really want to say it. But then she eventually tells him that she was just asking about how does a girl get closer to her boyfriend and all that. The way I see Amane's worried because he's trying to take the relationship kind of slow with Mahiru, and he doesn't want Chitose to kind of speed it up. Alright, so they're on the couch, right? Then Mahiru stands up and gets on top of him. And I'm like, yo, what type of advice is Chitose telling her? Like, what is she doing? So yeah, Mahiru starts taking the lead. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? So now it's the next day of school, and they're getting ready for the school festival. And Itsuki, he's the one that's in charge of picking out the events. Now, I didn't know that Itsuki was a class rep. Maybe I forgot, but I remember that from like last season. Well, anyway, so they pick the maid cafe thing, like usual, like every anime. But anyway, so now the girls in class got dressed up like maids, and the guys in class got dressed up like butlers. So what's his name? Amane, he's kind of worried about like the other guys seeing Mahiru in the maid costume. But I'm like, apparently he's getting kind of popular too, because ever since he changed hairstyle up in season 2, that he's been getting more interested for girls. It even happened in season 1 when he went to the mall with his hair done. So now Amane's out with that dude Yuta getting something to eat, and Yuta he's saying that he shouldn't be too worried about Mahiru because a lot of the guys in class kind of accepted that he's dating her and all that. But he said, and then he compared that to when, what's her name, Chitose started dating Itsuki, because Chitose, she used to be on the track team, but she got bullied by other girls because apparently Itsuki was kind of a popular guy. Now I knew he was like somewhat popular, but I didn't think he was that popular. So Amane get back to his place, and him and Mahiru start flirting on the couch. That's when he gets a call from his mother, and apparently she wants to come to the festival. And so last time he didn't tell her about it, and so she chewed him out about that. So this time he's gonna make sure to tell her about it. So anyway, now it's the next day, and they get the results back from the test. And apparently Amane, he scored 5th in class. Well, I think that's their grade. I don't know if it's a class or a grade, but anyway. But he's 5th, and Mahiru, she's 1st place. So she wins, so he gives her an award. So they get back to his apartment. He asks like, oh yeah, you want the cushion now? But she's like, no, she wants a kiss. So they start making out on the couch. They do it like 3 times, and yeah, that's about the episode. Now this episode's okay. I think the last episode was better, but I'm looking forward to the next episode when they're doing the maid cafe thing. So I wonder what type of things are gonna go down there. Well, anyway, if you liked this episode or didn't like this episode, leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And if you enjoy my content, why don't you think about subscribing? I appreciate it. Anyway, that's all. Take care.